Hello, Guru Nation. Welcome back to another episode of Random Musings from the Clinical Trials Guru. It's Dan Sfera. I've got one of our former students, Richard. Richard, you know you were the last physical in-person internship for our CRA Academy right before COVID. You actually came to California like the week that things were starting to get crazy in March with COVID. And so we haven't had any interns since you. Although we have had today, interestingly enough, now it's almost September, two CRC Academy interns with Monica in the office. Richard is a former CRA Academy student. Now he got hired for a vendor in the industry in clinical research, so sourcing and supply. And Richard's here to tell us his story because, look, guys, the most important thing is to always just get in the industry, right? And be a generalist. And Richard sent me a really nice email introducing himself to the new company. And he's basically business development. What is your actual role? Business development manager?
Yes. I was there looking for a CRA opportunity, and I come across the company, emailed them about CRA, and I got an email from the CEO. We had a Zoom meeting twice, did an interview with them, and he offered me a business development manager position with the company. So now I get a job.
What attracted him to you? Like, what attracted him to your resume? What was it that, because the CEO, to apply to a company, and then they tell you, hey, we're not hiring CRAs right now, but we really think you could be good for business development. What did he see in you? Did he tell you anything specifically?
Yeah, because of my CRA background and also being in the pharmaceutical industry so that's what made him to bring me in with the company.
So the fact that you were taking a CRA academy and the fact that you wanted to be a CRA, that's what attracted them to
Right,
you?
exactly. Yeah. And also my background in the pharma industry too.
That's right. You have a pharma background. You have everything they needed. Tell us, without mentioning the name, unless you want to, tell us about the company. What do they do? And then what is your role with the company?
They source for comparative drugs. We have a GMP storage throughout the world. We have in India, Canada, Germany, and US over here. So my role is to search for clients, search for business development, make sure maintain ongoing clients, get in touch with them and see what's going on and what they need, and also generate a new lead for the company too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you support clients with clinical packaging, labeling, GMP, GXP, placebos, distribution of IP, and then worldwide. So you guys have offices everywhere. So this company was applying for, they had a CRA jobs, and you reached out, or how did
No,
that
I don't.
work?
No, I don't see. I don't have a serious job. I just inquire to see if they have any. That's why I get in touch with them. Yeah.
I gotcha, I gotcha. And did you? So I imagine in the interview with the CEO, because this is not a CRA or a CRC or something as common as like an in-house CRA. This job is unique, really, because of your background, but also I guess it's good to illustrate that getting into the industry, because now you are in clinical research. I mean, this is a clinical research company. So now you are in the
Right.
industry, it's going to be a little bit easier for you to transition. Did this conversation come up in the interviews at all with the CEO?
Well, that didn't come out with anyway, but due to my background in clinical research, and I think it's a big opportunity to go further with the company on that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And when did you start, or have you already started your job?
Yeah, I started since June.
Oh, you've been doing this for a few months already.
Yeah, I've been there for a few months, right?
Congrats. So what have you thought so far about it? Like what are you learning more? Are you learning more about the industry doing this work for these guys?
Yeah, I've been learning a lot, and I'm also involved in the quality aspect of the company, like SOPs, drafting SOPs, reviewing documents, and making sure things are done right before it goes out.
Wow, so you're drafting SOPs.
Yes,
Okay, this is very interesting because I think this is like a business development manager with a so these guys specialize in comparator and reference drug sourcing for drug development and clinical research.
right,
Comparator and reference drug. Okay, so if you're a sponsor and you're running a study with your
right,
IP and it has to be a comparator drug, you
right.
will source that drug for them.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. And do you feel like the CRA Academy helped prepare you a little bit for this, or did it have anything to do with you getting hired? Do you think?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's really helped me to get my foot in the door because most of the things had to do with drug, clinical research, and also the ICH and regulations aspect of it. So all had to be regulated, and CRA being through with CRA and all these regulations,
Mm-hmm.
and I had to go around about it.
And what was your background prior to CRA Academy? You were already working in pharma on some end. What were you doing?
Yeah, I'm in the pharma industry for operation department for pharmaceutical industry.
Oh, okay. And what were you doing with them?
We produce drugs like children's drugs, Tylenol,
Oh, wow.
Zytec, Motrin. So I'm involved in the production of those medications. Right?
No wonder these guys hired you. You're like exactly who they need. You have the background of the IP, manufacturing, distribution. Now you have CRA experience as well, where you understand the pain points of what the sponsors need to do when it comes to the data. And you obviously know you're doing the SOPs. Yeah, there's a lot of correlations. This is why I always tell people, like, it's best to be a generalist. Because Richard, now you have all this background. You have the CRA as well on your CV, so you're gonna be able to do many things. You're very versatile in your skill
Of
set.
course.
What is your 5 year plan, 5 year goal? Do you think
Well,
in the industry? What do you think of doing?
my goal is to be part of a new development drug wise based on what is going on in the country now or worldwide.
Mm.
I mean, people need something to keep them going, and by being part of a company that produces a drug that supports human beings, that's my goal to be part of that company and make sure things are work well and be part of the good head for everyone.
That's beautiful. Yeah, this is a really good story. See, it goes to show you you almost don't even know where your first job in clinical research is going to be. It might be in
Right,
manufacturing, it might be in drafting SOPs for vendors that provide the IP and the comparator treatments and the placebos to sponsors for their studies. But it's all related. All of that is related. The clinical research is a huge industry. So
right.
there's going to be a lot of opportunities here for you as well. All right, Richard, thank you very much for coming on and sharing your story. Chris and I are going
Okay,
to look at your email and we're going to send it to whomever we know or may know about who we think may need some help with this. And
okay.
always stay in touch. Okay, and then on
Yeah, I will
LinkedIn
stay.
also. On LinkedIn, LinkedIn is really important for biz dev. Yeah, let's definitely network more. And now you're in biz dev, and so am I. And we should all network together more often.
All right, sir.
All right, Richard, you thank you very much for coming on and sharing your story, and hopefully it's a sign of encouragement for some other people out there looking to break in. You never know where it's going to come from, guys. You just got to keep
I
doing
know.
it.
All
Thank you,
right.
Richard. I appreciate it. Thank you,
Just,
everybody, for
just
watching.